Hi everyone, and welcome to Carrie Schultz Jewelry. I have the one and only Carrie Schultz with me, and the really cool part of it is if you are doing some shopping, whether it be in London, in Sarnia, there is likely not a store that you're not going to find some of your amazing pieces. I know in London we've got From Mars, Loft House Living, London Art and Framing, in Sarnia, Comme Moi. How lucky are they to carry your pieces, but how lucky are you to be able to find her right here in person, and today not in the back, you know, not in your area making everything hard at work. We pulled you out of there for today to share some of your talents and your designs. Where do you get your inspiration from?
I would say I get my inspiration from numerous sources. I definitely follow the trends. I get my inspiration from different materials, different cultures, different artists even, vintage materials, the list goes on. And
you've got a lot of earth tones. How would you describe your style? You once told me like a bohemian.
Yes. Yeah, I
definitely. I love it. I love it. Very earthy, one with the, yeah.
I definitely lean towards a boho feel towards my jewelry, yeah.
I love it. And you know what, if you want to follow her, a couple places you've got to, because she's got always awesome images. Hey, Nathan, can we show some of these images that, I just want to give you a taste of some of the things. You want to follow Carrie, obviously, on Instagram. You also want to follow you on Facebook, because that's where you're going to find all the details. Like, look at this. Look how stunning. Oh, I think we know who that model is, too, in the photo. But every piece I find just speaks to me. And it's like your bracelets, for instance, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But to me, one just isn't enough, because they all tell a story. They all tell a tale coming together, whether it be bracelets in a collection or the bracelets accented with your earrings, accented with your necklaces. Like everything just is that. Obviously, you've got pieces that mix and match together.
Right, yeah. I don't actually set out to create matchy pieces, but it all has that same feel to it, so it all lends itself to each other. It can totally be worn together and layered and things like that, and it looks fantastic.
Well, and the benefit of following Carrie on Facebook, on Instagram, one, you get these stunning photos like what we just showed you, which then you start to, oh, I have to have it. You develop the wish list, you share it with other people, and that gets the ball rolling just in and of itself. But you'll also be in on the inside scoop of when, oh, I almost knocked that over, of when you'll be releasing your next pieces. So how often per year do you come out with new lines?
Right. I actually like to come out with a new collection 4 times a year. So a spring collection, summer, fall, and holiday collection.
Ooh, okay. So we're now
we're getting into the holiday season. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
And everything, obviously, as you change, you can mix, match, and I love how you have, where do you come up with the names for all of your pieces? Maybe it's top secret, maybe I shouldn't ask, but I just think every piece tells a tale, and when I've done some shopping already, hey, she walked in the door and I have my list already for her, I'll take 1 of those, 2 of these, 3 of these, but everything, I think, I love that it tells a story. You have a meaning, you have a reason for everything, and a name, and it really defines the pieces so beautifully.
Yes, I like to think of my jewelry as having some type of meaning, and I want the wearer to feel like it's not just a piece of jewelry, like it's something that somebody created and put thought and heart and passion into. And so I name my pieces for different reasons. They might remind me of something, or there might be a special meaning behind the piece itself. So that's how I do it.
Yeah, I absolutely love it, and I find it really interesting when you're reading about it, and you always have a fabulous description on how it can be worn, how it could be used, what you can mix and match with it. Where do you want to start? I want to dive in and chat about each of the different pieces, from your bracelets, for instance. I guess I'm diving into bracelets because I'm just like, I am in love. I took all of them on my wrist, plus the other ones that I've ordered from you already. But everything, again, tells a story. But diffusers, I had never actually heard about that until you told me about this.
Well, that is for people that are into the use of essential oils. They can put a little bit on the lava stone. All of these bracelets have some lava stone on it. So if you just rub a little bit of oil into the lava stone, it'll act as a diffuser throughout the day. So if you have a headache, you might wear peppermint, for example, on your wrist, and that helps kind of relieve the headache. So. So
eucalyptus, anything like, and I just thought this was brilliant. I guess I'd never heard of this before, but I love it because not only are you stylish, but you are serving a purpose as well.
Yeah, exactly.
What have you found to be some of your best-selling items as you make? Do you find something? Does your community tell you what they want?
Yes and no. It's really just different for everybody. I would say definitely the diffuser bracelets have been a top selling item because of the fact that they're aesthetically pleasing, but they also serve like a function as well. But it's really all over the gamut as far as people's tastes, because I think I have enough variety in my styles of jewelry that there's something for everybody. So
well, and you know, if you speak to any sort of anyone in the clothing industry, any sort of designer, they will tell you your accessories are first and foremost. What is that supposed to make up? About 70% of your wardrobe.
That's right.
Is your accessories, and I mean, you are the real deal of. You don't have to go any further. I mean, I can come and shop with you all day long and still have something for every occasion, whether it be you're heading to a fancy event, you're heading out just for a night on the town, you're heading to work. You're very versatile, and again, you've got such an art. You are an artist in and of it. Everything you do, and you've got a real story to tell with each and every piece.
I was just going to mention an example of what I was just saying earlier, is that some people don't like to make a huge statement with their jewelry, so they like this type of look that you've got on.
Very subtle.
It's subtle, it's pretty, and then there's others that want to make more of a statement. So I've got what I have on, which is this enormous horn tusk shape.
And I love that. It's just such a wow piece. Do you find a lot of people come up to you and talk to you and like, tell me the story. What was the inspiration? Where did it, you know, I love that you can really make a difference and you can really wow your audience, and you have those statement pieces. So like you said, you do have something for everyone. Something that will wow you, or if you want something a little subtle. But what I love here is I've never seen something that will sit perfectly in perfect symmetry like this. What is the magic behind this? Because anytime I've ever seen something like this, I find I get tangled to that, and I've never had that happen with any of your pieces.
It's just good measuring.
Yeah, it's a good art. You know, she knows what she's doing. But I don't know how to describe it, but it's also like the weight factor too, that you've got the weight of all of the individual pieces just where they need to go.
Yes, yeah, it is actually. It takes a little bit of trial and error, but eventually you come up with something that works really well.
So again, follow Carrie on Facebook, Instagram. They tell the story right in and of itself, and you will always make mention of where you are. You're at a bunch of different shows, I'm sure, with the holiday seasons and all the different festivals. I'm always online, and you're in Niagara Falls at something. You're in London. You're here, so you are certainly available. But you also, and I love this, do custom work for people too.
Yes, I love doing custom work. Recently I did, somebody had given me a pile of old jewelry that belonged to a loved one, and they didn't know what to do with it, and they didn't necessarily want to give it away. So they asked me to make Christmas ornaments out of them. So I was able to do that, which was really fun.
And we have an image of it, because I wanted everyone to see this, that you were able to take family heirlooms and turn them into lasting treasures. That, you know, sometimes maybe you'll get a coin or something. What are you going to do with it? It's going to sit in a cupboard, sit in a drawer, in a box that's never going to get opened and enjoyed and remembered. And with this, you've just brought life to it, put your own inspiration into it, and yeah, as you saw in the picture there, so different. So maybe you have something at home that you would like to incorporate into that. And you had mentioned to me before you've done that, and even there, they had supplied a lot of the materials. So that was half the battle.
That's right, yes, and it also helps with the cost factor as well. When you're providing me the materials, then that's less materials of my own that I use. So I love doing custom work. It's a great opportunity to be creative. People have given me old keys from their old houses to turn into necklaces and things like that. Just anything that's precious to you can probably be turned into a piece of jewelry.
Amazing memorabilia and memory items that just, again, it's like Carrie's jewelry. Each piece tells a story, but that would be telling your story. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Carrie. This has just been amazing. Is there anything else? I mean, we could go on all day about all the pieces, all the types of materials. Is there anything else you want to mention?
Not particularly, no. I'm always creating. I'm always coming up with new designs. So if you didn't see anything you liked the first time that you visited my website, please come back, check again.
I can't imagine that happening. I can't imagine that happening, but if it does, but it's not, it won't happen. I assure you of that. No, no, no.
Because I'm always coming up with something new, so.
Yeah, and new colors, new designs. Again, check out Facebook, check out Instagram. Easy to follow, always an adventure to be told, and then stories to tell. So if people head to Carrie Schultz Jewelry, and you'll notice the spelling of jewelry, I love it. You don't follow with the trends, you spell it your own way. So make sure you spell it Carrie's way, carrieschultzjewelry.com. Visit her website. All the details are right there. And yes, you are located in a variety of locations, like physical retail locations, but when you can get you right here up close and personal, drop her an email and she'll answer you back.
Absolutely.
It doesn't get any better than that. Carrie Schultz Jewelry, the one and only Carrie Schultz.